When we first connected, I was throwing shots at you.
You
I
were
was saying, hey, if you line up in that 4-4, we're spreading you out, we're RPOing you, we're going 4 verts.
But I said he doesn't know how well our kids were coached, how disciplined
All right,
they were.
all right. Mankato West, back in the day, defensive coordinator, running the 4-4 scheme. If you had to...
That was base.
That was the base.
You can
All
do
right.
a lot out of that. You can move to a 5-3 pretty easy.
What blitz packages were we bringing to the park? Any at all?
Yes. But again, this might politically, people might find this surprising. I'm super conservative in a lot of ways.
Okay. If you got that gig today, would you run the same structure?
Now look, this is 20 years ago. If you would have told me we'd have high school quarterbacks throwing for 4,000 yards, I would have never believed you at the time. So that makes a little bit of difference. But I still think I would. And one of the reasons is the school was that. I guess it depends where that's at. You got to run the scheme for your personnel. Even at the level we were playing at, not quite the biggest school, but pretty close to that, it was really, really hard for them to run false pulls. So the guards were just, you know what I mean? Now, these kids are sophisticated.
Because that's what I said. I'd false pull you and then run the other way.
That's exactly
Wait, why were they not able to do that?
Just not at the level of sophistication.
Yeah. Did you face any spread attacks? Like, was no huddle even a thing?
No, not really.
And when you got out of coaching, could you see that's where football was heading?
Yeah.
I was throwing shade on the 4-4, but what do you think is misunderstood or people forget about that defense?
Using the personnel you have and letting those really that are usually your 4 best athletes on there. And then you had to get the corners needed to do their job, but you kind of dictated the game a little more.
Amazing. Amazing. We'll have to get you up on the whiteboard next time.
Good stuff.